Hello everybody and welcome to EREBOS Gaming. Got some Clash of Clans base designs here for you, and this is my first attempt at a Town Hall 8 base design, which has a focus in storage protection. It's a farming base and it's a walkway system. So right at the top you've got your drill, and that's to entice people to try and come in, try and get a bit of dark elixir, and then you've got your town hall as well at the top, which is not protected, which is good, so they'll come in for the town hall. And then the idea is then for them to push their troops down on the left and right flanks and then to come into these two systems here, because the mortars and the air defense are exposed. So if you're attacking, you'd think, oh right, okay, the idea is come in here. So if they drop a giant healer sort of combination, if they're doing that, their main priority will be this air defense first. So the idea is the giants will come down, they'll get a little bit of a shock treatment from the bombs, and then they'll go towards the mortars. Now if they split into two groups, that's fine, but if they come into if they push down just the right flank or the left flank, that's probably one of the worst mistakes that they could take, especially if they're using like a batch composition troops with a bunch of giants and healers. So if the giants come down here, they'll take that mortar out, then they'll go towards this air defense. That Tesla will pop up, start giving them some dirt, and you've got 4 archer towers as well, and the skeleton traps that will spring, which will all focus on the giants. So they'll get a rude awakening straight away, and they won't be able to drop the healer down, so they'll probably have to waste a heal spell, which is what you want them to do. You want them to waste as much effort as they can, and then once they've taken out these, based on where the giant's composition will be, they'll walk into this spring trap or this spring trap, and then they'll start walking all the way around. And the idea is to scare them. So even if they drop healers down here, the amount of force that will be going against these giants, so they'll just get wrecked. You've got the wizard towers behind the walls, you've got the Tesla towers that'll pop up, and you've got the cannons. You know, all the single target DPS is triple layered, so you've got archer tower, then you've got that archer tower protecting that, and then you've got the cannon protecting that as well. So they will be getting absolutely hammered, and as they walk away all the way around it, they'll lose quite a lot of troops at this spring trap junction, and then they've got another cannon, archer tower, and then finally the mortar at the end. So that's the idea on the outside layer. The idea is to make the enemy come from the top. That's why your town hall's there, and that's why these are open, is to try and get the enemy to come down. If they are smart enough to come down from the bottom, which is your weakest side, I've put the Barbarian King here, but I've also put a double gap between the King's spot and the barracks, and the reason for that is to try and make the people think that the Barbarian King area is trapped. And if they do come through, they will not be able to wall break into the core at first. They'll have to take out this section and this section before they can break into that, and the same thing goes on. If they break into this section, they'll walk around on the right side. If breaking through this one, they'll walk in on the left side. The only way to get into that core is with a shed load of wall breakers and potentially a rage spell as well, if your walls are maxed. In terms of your core, this is all about storage protection. So you've got your CC, which is unpullable from the bottom. It is pullable from the right and left flank, but that's what you want. You want to disturb the troops that are coming down from the top. The wizard tower here, as you can see, that'll splash, and it's got protection of the dark elixir storage and the 2 elixir storages. This wizard tower's got sight on this gold storage and that gold storage, and this wizard tower has got sight on that gold storage and that elixir storage. We've got triangulation of the wizard towers, which is good, and they're nice and tight and they're within another layer, and that's where all your damage will be coming from, because majority of people will use batching composition armies. Then you've got your Tesla towers, which give you some nice raw DPS, and the idea behind them is to give your wizard towers a bit of backing, just in case you've got giants that have somehow managed to wipe out the outer layer, and then they're pushing in through the walls. Those Tesla towers are designed to start packing them. As you can see, the entire circumference is covering where the giants would probably start to break into, because if they get here, they'll start walking towards the air defense, or start smashing this wall, or they'll come towards the wizard tower. There's not a lot of coverage there, but hopefully once it's been tested, I can prove that. And the same with this one, and this one is there to try and get the giants to come into this area and to mess them up with the skeleton traps, and obviously the CC pull as well. And then you've got your 2 seeking air mines in the middle, just in case you get dragon raided, which could potentially happen, or balloonianed. The idea here is the seeking air mines are there just to take out a couple. You've got the air bombs at the top to try and get rid of minion push, because I would imagine if you were playing it smart, you'd take out that air defense and realise that none of the other air defences are within range, so you might be able to wipe out a lot of that. The idea of the spread air bombs is to completely annihilate any minion rushes. But like I say guys, there is a lot of, this does need testing. This is my first Town Hall 8 design. I'm calling it the Walkway system, and the idea is to protect all them storages and to try and get people that do want to have attack of your base to come from the top, and then it'll just mess them up. So if you guys do like this design, that's fine. If you use it, try and make your own flavour on it, give it some testing, and let me know how you get on. Like I say, this is my first Town Hall 8 design out of many, so just give it a whirl. Let me know on the stream that I do. That's twitch.tv/EREBOSGamingHD. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays and Fridays at 7 PM GMT. Come and find me after you've tried this base design out and let me know how it goes, and together we should be able to make it a suitable Town Hall 8 base design for farming bases. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'll catch you on the next video.